Solar panels cost. Solar doors set you back, on ordinary, about $16,000, or between $3,500 to $35,000, relying on the type and version. The same is real whether or not the panels are used for various other industrial purposes or carry out effectively in other photovoltaic locations, such as when creating a facility, or during certain development stages. While sun doors can easily save you funds on power costs, it's vital to recognize the total startup solar panel costs so you may prepare a budget plan. Do a exam and establish your operating expenditures along with a financial specialist or a credit scorecard pro when looking into your job. Talk to your energy service provider or financial expert if you can deliver a credit score memory card or online-based debit card that is appropriate with the average cost of solar panels. Average cost, lowest cost, highest cost. Cost of solar panels by type. Monocrystalline solar panels on ordinary, monocrystalline photovoltaic boards, the very most energy efficient sun board option, cost $1 to $1.50 per watt, suggesting that furnishing a 6 kW sunlight board. Polycrystalline solar panels less energy efficient than monocrystalline sun panels. Polycrystalline photovoltaic panels cost $0.90 to $1 per watt, therefore equipping a 6 kW sun board device would set you back between $5,400 and $6,000, producing it an even more cost-effective choice. However, it's still not economically viable for the majority of cities. Along with no worthwhile transit options, these urban areas possess little bit of requirement of a solar energy board unit that is dependable to function. Thin film solar panels on typical, thin film sunlight doors set you back between $1 and $1.50 every watt, meaning that furnishing a 6 kW photovoltaic panel device sets you back between $6,000 and $9,000. It is worth taking note that this number is conventional, as photovoltaic doors made use of in the initial step of the manufacturing procedure will certainly just be utilized through business organizations, like the company that created the Solar City selections, and not government-certified installer. Thin film sun doors are more inexpensive than their versions, but require a huge quantity of room, and for this reason, are mainly made use of in commercial environments. The quantity of energy needed for these doors as properly as their setup or installation on lorries is huge, calling for that the car's motors need to be powered for lengthy time frames. Some car concept factors are additionally in location to control exhausts prior to powering down and prior to powering the lorry away. Solar panel installation costs. Installing photovoltaic boards may set you back anywhere between $15,000 and $25,000. The overall expense might vary commonly depending on price factors and operating devices utilized. A research appointed by the U.S. Department of Energy's National Renewable Energy Laboratory predict the price of mounting sunlight boards will definitely differ through 50%. This total to regarding $25 every buck devoted to put in sun doors at a brand new setup plant through the end of the year. This price will definitely rely on area, with photovoltaic electrical power setting you back more in regions a greater distance coming from the equator, like Alaska, and costing a lot less for sun-drenched regions and how several sunlight doors you will require. It is worth keeping in mind that because you possibly get all this electrical power coming from the sun-drenched component of Japan, this will certainly set you back more than the rate shown in the picture below. The one we revealed on our earlier page was actually slightly less pricey than various. All others demand putting in solar doors coming from the sun, which means taking images and listening to the weather condition. Once you receive to the end of the summertime, photovoltaic boards should be put up on the roadway to your house or workplace construction. There is simply less need for this service in wintertime, so the installment ought to set you back much less as a whole. Yet another advantage of this solution is strengthened servicing and improved upkeep through a third event service provider.